welcome to Taking Waterdeep.
Not again.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do it again. We have a new player, Aaron, who's playing Brandivine, or often just Brandy.
Hey.
Why don't you tell us again a little bit about her?
Yeah, I'm professional at this now. So I'll be playing Brandivine, or just Brandy as I go by. She's a Sprite ranger, so she's very little, but she has a massive temper, which influences her decisions. So she might just make really brash decisions in the heat of the moment. So that will be really interesting to see how that goes.
All right.
Oh. And thank you, Dream Punch. That is completely awesome. So yeah, I apologize for cutting you off. I just wanted to acknowledge. Was there more?
Anything else?
No, that's about it. I'm YoJojo _ on Twitter if you want to hang out and be friends. That's about it.
Cool. And again, apologies again. As usual, we're also joined by Donnie playing Big Dap, who's a gnomish wizard who's also really good at causing trouble.
So, you guys have no idea how much you don't want me to follow Mikey's instructions.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Oh, we have Mikey, the assistant DM.
Yes.
The assistant DM, Mikey. Yes.
And Mod. We have Ziv playing Slar, the warlock fighter, who's a absolute blender. It's scary.
He's living hell on multiple levels.
Yes.
Yes. The cause of the havoc in Waterdeep.
And Dennis, who's playing Thorin, the dwarven cleric.
I'm Dennis.
Who I perhaps one day soon will be Lord Thorin, but we'll see.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, just amongst the dwarves.
Oh, yes, Lord Thorin, dwarves of Waterdeep, of Undermountain.
So, how are you guys doing?
I am fine.
Just coming out of the Passover holiday over here.
Oh, yeah.
Recuperating.
Oh.
Cool. So, let me see. Where we left off is a good question.
We were all in the keep.
Yes. And we were
dealing with the dwarves.
Political stuff. Yes. Okay. So here's a sort of a layout of the keep, but it does not include the about 300 dwarves who are camped both in the courtyard here and in all the space around it, because there's a wall outside that's kind of off screen. And oh look,
No,
I've got a kitten.
Yikes! A kitten.
Yes. So
he wants some attention.
Yeah.
Here's puppy.
Oh.
Hi, say hi, puppy.
I'm trying to remember what other than the dwarves themselves we ended up with. I know that
I wouldn't talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know that it was revealed that, or at least you had a meeting with Laurel Silverhand, who is sort of not the Laurel Silverhand that people might be familiar with, in that one of the PCs killed her, and then Slar sent her and the body and her soul to the abyss.
Yep.
And
she came back a demon.
She came back new and improved.
Yes.
New and improved.
And thanks, you guys just had a meeting with her in which she mentioned that Lilton, also known as Lillian Viatin Delardrugeth, who's a elven. I guess you guys know that he's a cleric of some repute. Maybe messing with him, but he's not here today, unfortunately.
So with Pan,
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So in terms of stuff for you to follow up on, there's always more clearing out the. Thank you, Pain Guy. That's very awesome. I appreciate the follow. Anyway.
Clearing out the Undermountain.
Clearing out the Undermountain that has started, but there's this whole watery area that it could be a problem because there's a bunch of chulls in there, which are sort of like lobster-like creatures, except they have tentacles that paralyze people. They're kind of bad news. There's a bunch of those in the area that the dwarves were hoping to settle in. What else? You guys have heard about a group of the Shadow Thieves that have taken on some of the recruits from the Eye, who is this thief organization that you guys took out a while back. Twice, yes. And you grabbed a bunch of their recruits for yourself, but some of them, went elsewhere so that you could follow up on that.
We got the Eye up on top of our tower.
Yeah.
He's dead.
The Eye's dead, for sure.
The Eye is dead. We killed him.
And the organization is in fact, defunct. But, I mean, there's some consolidation of power conceivably you should do there. That's interesting. What else what other irons do you guys have on fire?
There's still all the dragon stuff going out.
Yeah. In theory, the Tiamat could be summoned to the material plane and start causing the horrible trouble any time now. Also, there was one more thing. It was on the.
I'm getting the sense that we might take Waterdeep, but Tiamat is going to take the world.
Yeah,
that could happen.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
You'll have to pry it from Michael.
Oh, she can arrange that.
Indeed.
I know, but I have to at least sound tough.
Yeah.
The last thing was that there's still mountains of debt to the Bank of Sigil. And
get out of that debt.
Yeah, and that might be on the back burner for now because they were paid off for the month. But they're offering a steep vig, so it's never completely off the table. And when you asked about how to resolve that, other than paying them back, I believe
we had to go see the deity.
Yeah, what was offered as a solution was seeing the Lady of Pain in Sigil, because she's really nice about forgiving debts, and that's totally going to go well.
No, it ain't going. We don't want to go see.
And we still have to meet the giants above us and get to some sort of a peace accord with them.
Well, you did. I mean, you could go back up and see if you can wring something more out of them, or just see if they have a golden goose or something.
That can make up some money.
Yep.
I'll cut that goose's head right off.
So, actually, while you guys are deciding that, why don't we why don't we cut to Brandy? In in Darkhold, which is the stronghold of the Zhentarim. You don't like that idea?
Lord, no. All we need is another Zhentarim agent in our group.
Oh yeah, of course. Because someone's got to keep you guys. I was going to say honest, but that's the wrong term.
Right.
But I just talked to him. He's not listening. They're not respecting my authority.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they were completely mollified by what she had to say, and they're just gonna stay back and watch and see what happens. Except Brandy, you're hanging out at Darkhold. It's like this pretty huge castle in the mountains. Lots of other mercenaries there. Being 16th level, you're sort of one of the higher ups, but I don't know. How long have you been part of the Zhentarim? I know that there was you've been in Waterdeep before joining them with the whole deal with Rathiel Wands. But it's up to you whether you've been with the Zhentarim after that for some time, or it's okay. Another possibility is that you could be just visiting the Darkhold, and the whole thing with Rathiel Wands was after that. Was after your initial time with the Zhentarim, in which case you could have been with them for quite a long time. It's up to you.
Okay. I probably would have just kept to myself, I think, and I wouldn't have been around for very long.
Okay.
So I have trouble trusting people. I'm a bit hot-headed as well, so I guess I would just not. People would be like, "Don't be around her. She makes really bad decisions." So, so I probably just sort of only new, really, to the Zhentarim, I guess.
Okay.
She's new.
So, would you be hanging out in your room, or just like up in flying around the parapets, or where does she spend most of her time there?
Probably just actually just scoping out what's going on, I guess, sort of like sitting on top of tall cupboards or something and sort of watching people like a fly on the wall sort of thing, and then sort of trying to find some friendly people, I guess, to try and be like, hey, do you want to be pals?
Well, someone you've worked with a couple of times before, but don't know super well, walks right up to you. He's, you know him as Arquiel. He's wears robes and has sort of he's not fat, but he has sort of a puffy face. And he tends to like look down his nose at everyone, and his eyes are like always slitted.
Okay.
And he says to you, Randy, I believe that that we shall be needed down below. There's a mission that we have been assigned to.
But I guess I'll fly in front of his face a bit closer, because I'm feeling like maybe he doesn't have the best vision, but he's too proud to wear glasses. So I'm trying to be like, yes, like, oh, okay, you want to help? Sure, I'll be down to help. I'll go. Yep.
Excellent. Sure. Right this way. Um, so you walk down down a couple levels and then up again through sort of the like central tower,
Okay.
and up and up and up, finally coming to a room that you've probably been to like once before, and it's where members of the inner council tend to bring people to for mission briefings.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the room? Sorry.
Yes.
Is there anyone else around?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Uh,
Sort of going to look for a friendly face and sort of hover around.
okay, so also there is Thraven, who's a tiefling. So he's got one horn that's kind of big, and then the other on the other side it's been like filed off.
Okay.
And again, he's never been unfriendly, but he's kind of hard to pin down.
Okay.
There's Harlow, who is kind of a friend. He's kind of gruff, but very straightforward and never been like unkind.
Okay.
And then there's Othriel, who you know to be sort of the transportation specialist for the Zhentarim. I think I have a picture for him.
Yes, you do.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow.
No,
No,
no, it's not Sparrow.
it's Mike Ermintrout. If any of you have watched either
Breaking Bad.
Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad, looks like that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. This is
Yeah, he looks scary.
that's right. Hannibal Lecter.
He
guy.
looks scary.
Yes. Head's really pointed.
Yeah, he does have sort of an odd look. And you don't know. I mean, you know that most other people don't seem to like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
None of us do.
But he's always been nice to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My
like
friend,
he
my pal. Okay.
like there's been times when the when the commissary has been low on like a specific treat that he knows you like, he'll like reserve some and make sure that you get it. That sort of thing.
Okay. Well, I'll probably fly up to him and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, Othriel, I'm here. I'm gonna go on a mission. I'm pretty psyched."
Yeah. I have. I'm aware of that, kid, and I don't know. I think it'll be okay, but just be careful. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I will. Thanks for looking out for me.
Yeah, I'll be there to watch your back as much as I can. I mean, you know a little bit what my life is like. It's I never get to spend more than a few minutes in the same place.
It'll be okay, and I'll sort of fly up and pat him on his pointed head.
And at that point, a masked figure walks into the room. Well, okay, helmeted.
You got a picture of him.
I do.
There,
Just
that
like
guy.
that.
You
Manchun.
don't know his name.
It's scary as well.
Sauron.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Legolas had a baby.
You can't see his face.
A mystery.
And he says, "Excellent. You're all here."
God.
As you know, things in Waterdeep have gone quite well, actually. Unfortunately, I no longer have as close an eye on those who are agents there as I have in the past. This must change. You are amongst some of the most prominent, at least in skill, if not influence, that our humble guild has to offer. And it is important that this transition of the city into our power goes smoothly.
Their power.
Yes.
I'm rolling the Undermountain. Panman's rolling the upper half, and Slar's going to roll the shady elements. So we got it going on.
I task you not with confronting the others. They again have more work to do, but to make sure both that the city does fall into our hands and that there is no betrayal. You will have access to some of the trinkets, personnel, and other sundries that rarely come out of the vaults. But I only will authorize those when the need is great. When there is need, do not hesitate, but use your best judgment. Do you have any questions? And he looks to you, Britt. Or you can't really tell because his face is like completely shadowed. But it sort of takes you in, and like there's like this nasty feeling in the pit of your stomach, like he's looking into you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's staring at you. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, could you so what sort of what's the mission entail exactly that would require us to use such rare trinkets?
Well, actually, you have a special part to play. The others will be in the city, with the exception of Othriel, who will be in and out, of course. But you, I will need to take a more hands-on role. It may not be possible to infiltrate them without them knowing that you're there at all. But I do need you to stay with them. And
So I'm a spy?
why?
No, I said, am I a spy?
Oh. Yes and no. They have a task to do. I do want you to help in that task. But there needs to be a flow of information back to Darkhold. Will that be a problem?
No, sir.
Excellent.
Sure, we can do it, Trice. Sign of hell.
Does anyone else have a question? At which point, Harlow says, so, I get that we're keeping an eye on them and making sure they don't, cross you. And you said the rest of us are detached. Does that mean they're not supposed to know that we're there at all? Or can we just kind of give them some, I don't know, like pointers, tell them what's at stake here, make sure that they know that the trail won't work out. I mean, I don't want it to. I realize that if it comes down to it, we'll do what we got to do. But
you do realize we'll end up killing all these guys, right?
No.
Yeah.
Again, I realize that if it comes down to it, we'll do what we have to do. But I believe that I've got a friend there, and if I can make sure that he stays on the straight and narrow, I would very much like to do that. And Manchun replies, again, I leave it to your judgment. If there are no other questions, are there? So nobody else speaks up? Brandy, do you have anything else?
No. She's just going to be like, don't look at me again.
Okay. Very well. Offriel, if you'll do the honors. And the next thing you know, you guys are in a warehouse, presumably somewhere in Waterdeep. So, rather than continuing on there, let's hop to the rest of y'all.
Well,
you're in the castle, and there's a bunch of dwarves. What are you gonna do?
First of all, Donnie, you're still muted.
I muted myself on purpose. We're cool.
Actually, we need to finish cleaning out at least that first level of the Undermountain for the dwarves to get them out of our lawn.
I just gotta say though, I was hearing some mention of killing a demon or a devil.
No, this is a Duke of the Seventh Plane of Hell. He's an archdevil.
Whatever.
I was hearing talk of killing him.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued? Okay, remember that story that we kind of handed over the Blackstaff Tower to a bunch of devils?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the new headmaster is Apollyon.
Apollyon, yeah, the Archduke of the Seventh Plane of Hell, and all his demons are in there. All his devils, all of his lesser devils are in the tower. So we're gonna go fight. If we're gonna go fight him, we gotta fight all his lesser devils before we get to him, unless he comes to us, which is possible.
Well, can we
But
just
then,
go to
even
his
then, he
plane?
ain't gonna fight alone. Well, yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Now, consider we just had a talk with Laurel Silverhand, so we know how to find her, right?
Oh, Laurel Silverhand. Yeah, we know where to find her.
I would actually go ahead and talk to her, and she might be interested in assisting this.
Yeah. So she did leave word where she could be found the once, and presumably you can do the same thing again.
Oh, come on! Don't tell me I don't have any way to figure out where she is.
I was gonna check her Facebook status. People always put oh, I'm here. I'm at Chili's on the corner. And I'm like, oh, there she is. Let's go get her.
We're going. You know, taking on him in the tower is more dangerous than going to the Undermountain, right?
I haven't said anything about taking on the tower. I'm not going to the tower.
Okay.
I'm going directly to this plane. Well, that's the plan, at least.
We're going to the 7th plane of hell. That's where we're going. Oh,
You
wow.
have a problem with that?
No, I do. I'm a cleric. I don't want to go down there.
And I'm a demon worshipper. Do you think it's any better?
Well, I didn't know that.
Not exactly worshipper, but still.
Have an arrangement.
Yeah, you have an arrangement. I worship a lawful good deity. I don't think I'm going to be wanting to go to the 7th plane of hell on purpose.
You'll be going to do the good fight.
Yeah, you're sounding real weak here, buddy.
Which one of us?
Me.
Oh, him. Yeah, Thorin for sure.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to go to hell? Come on.
That's not my idea of. Our object is to.
I kind of want to see what these magic beans will do in hell.
Oh no!
I might actually let you do that.
Oh shoot!
Okay, I would like to fashion a blow dart gun that has a wide bore enough to hold said, let's say, magic bean.
He wants a straw.
I want one that's tactical.
Okay, let's focus for a second. I'm Bindep. What do you say? You want to go in and get a fallen lord?
My thing is, if we kill him, we can kind of take over the Blackstaff Tower again, right?
Well, we won't actually take over the tower, but we'll take out the head of it, and this will allow, let's say, Laurel, which is more reasonably should be appointed over there, the ability to take over again.
She said she didn't need the tower again anymore. That she wasn't interested in it. I remember that conversation.
Who's charging us rent right now on this castle?
Well,
that's not her. That's not him either.
That's oh yeah, okay. That's another option. That's
the Bank of Sigil, essentially.
No, essentially,
it's mortgage payments, not rent.
It's Raphael, right? Raphael wants.
Yeah.
If I remember the names correctly.
Oh, that's set up the thing with the bank. No. That was. I'm not. I think you guys are aware that it was Lilton.
Yeah, we do. We talked with a lawyer about it. Remember?
Lilton. Yes, and we also discussed it with the high priest of Asmodeus,
aka lawyer.
Asmodeus, yeah, lawyer, yeah.
Okay. We could go knocking on Lilton. We do have multiple reasons to do that, and it will do a favor for Panben.
Yeah, if we take care of it, yeah.
Yeah, because I'd like to not lose the castle.
I'm not entirely sure that it will fix the castle issue directly,
Yeah.
but it might make Lilton a bit more supportive.
Get the strong hand of the Zhentarim come charging through his door.
I think I have a few ways to change his mind.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I got an idea. So that we don't have to. Let's bring him the head of the Archduke of the 7th level of hell.
Bring him? How are we going to bring him?
We're going to kill him and bring his head to Lilton and say,
well, that ain't going to help.
What's the connection
I don't
here?
know. The connection. There is no connection.
No, you're going to show him.
Other than for the lols, I don't see the connection.
Yeah.
No, he's going to see how BA we are after we bring him this head.
Everybody in the city knows we killed the eye, and they even see it on top of our tower. He knows that.
Well, who's tougher, the eye or Apollyon?
No, it's not. They don't know about Apollyon yet.
They don't know about him. They don't even know he's in the city.
Okay, I'm starting to like the idea of going to Lilton and having a little chat with him.
Yeah, nobody's told everybody that the tower's full of devils. Nobody's told them that yet.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are still heroes for stopping that problem. Supposedly.
Yeah, we stopped that problem. We can't tell nobody that we didn't stop that problem. We got to keep the hero thing up. Yeah.
Okay. What, Dennis, what is Mikey talking about when she is mentioning that you crapped your pants?
What?
Yeah, Donnie.
Crap my pants.
Mikey, could you elaborate on that one? I'm really interested.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm too.
No, I'm just looking at the chat. One second. Okay. So I'm starting to like the idea of going to Lilton and thinking gas a bit and bringing him over to the dark side. I got cookies.
He's already part of the dark side.
No, it's not part of the right dark side.
Oh, okay.
Different shade.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Me crapping my pants. This is.
Oh well.
I don't know.
This is awkward for all of us.
Yeah. Awkward.
Oh well.
So.
Lilton.
Okay. Cool. You've got a direction. Let's hop back to Brandy real quick. Once you get your bearings in Waterdeep, and this does turn out to be a warehouse there. You've been told where the rest of the Zhentarim are staying. It's like this manor in the castle
mansion.
district. Yeah.
Big old mansion.
Mansion.
Yeah.
So are you going to head there directly, or what is your plan?
I'll probably just head to where the rest of the group would be because I need, I'm like, I want to get on my mission. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
That guy freaked me out, so I don't want to cross him.
Okay.
Well, we have.
Well, actually,
He looked into my soul.
you guys have been I think planning to.
Yeah,
but
we
you haven't
totally
gone and
yet.
yeah,
We haven't
you
done
haven't
it
pulled
yet.
the trigger yet.
Yeah, we're going to eventually.
So just to get things together, you get to the manor as you
And she sees
and you
dwarves.
see all these dwarves in the courtyard and all around it. And
Are they
you see,
friendly dwarves?
well, there's just a lot.
friends?
There's a lot of them. There's
300
yeah.
to be exact.
And you also see the party, yet another dwarf, Thorin,
He's sitting on the throne.
As well as Slar and Bindap. And you've probably seen all three around Darkhold at some point. So you know a little bit about
For
them.
over 2 years, I think.
I'm sorry?
I don't think we've been in Darkhold for over 2 years.
Well, you haven't been in Waterdeep that long. I think it's probably just been like 5 months, 6 months,
Oh, well,
something like that. So anyway, you would at least recognize them, and you guys can decide if you like know each other, any of each other better, like have been on missions together, that sort of thing.
Let's roll for it.
Okay.
Well, the only one I think amongst us that she might have been on a mission with is the gnome. He's been there longer than we have.
Yeah, probably not Thorin, because you spent so much time
I already spent
in Waterdeep at the plinth.
at the plant. Yeah.
This isn't the group that I'm supposed to be spying on, am I? I just.
Yep.
It is.
It is.
So I like a double.
Brandy decide if she knows Slar or not.
Okay. Well, I guess I would recognize someone because I obviously flew up and I knew where to go, and I'll be like, "Hey, I've seen that face before."
Probably the gnome, because
Yeah, I was thinking.
Right.
I was kind of sent for the same thing.
yeah,
I'm sure that we've played this role in
Before.
past excursions.
yeah.
I'm gonna steer
Okay.
and go. I'm gonna steer and go. Are you f***ing kidding me? And just straight face, just look at her like no effing way that.
Just fly up to him and be like, "Hey, it's me, Brandy. Do you remember?"
I'm just gonna
Hey.
stare at her. Why? Why?
Why? Do you know her? This little flying thing.
Yes.
Actually, this is
we're
a
gonna
good
go
point to
talk.
pause here and to hear about what exactly are we seeing over here?
Oh yeah. Describe yourself.
Oh, so I'm really tiny.
How
I'm not
tall
sure
are
quite.
you?
I don't know quite exactly my measurements. Brad, is it like I don't know?
About a foot tall.
Yeah, they don't get very big. They get like a half a foot tall.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
not even a full foot. It could be like full on Tinkerbell size.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're like 3 inches tall, 4 inches tall at the most,
Yeah,
with wings.
like this Tinkerbell-esque type little sprite with like a little bow swung over my back and my little green wings just like flapping and kind of glowing. My little hair in a pony, and I'm just kind of like, "Hey, don't you remember me?" Like,
You're like, hey, Bendap, and I'm like, you suck. I'm like, we need to talk.
talk about what? What's up? What?
Let's
What's up?
go. And she's in the castle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
She flew over all the dwarves.
I'm gonna walk with her all the way back to my room.
Uh-huh.
Anytime she tries to talk, I'm gonna shush her.
Like, oh, it's silent type. Okay, sure. Yep.
Strong silent type.
Nice place you got here. Oh, cool. I'll let you get into the room.
Shut it. Shush. Shut it.
Okay. She's gonna be like,
You guys are watching this happen, going, what the hell? What? Why is he arguing with a bug?
A little flying creature.
And
Okay,
when
so
we
you get back to your room.
We get to the room, I'm gonna say, well, why are you here?
the guy in the mask sent me. scary
Why?
one with no face that looks into your soul. He just told me to come find you guys.
For what reason?
Keep an eye on you.
Because
I don't know, he just said.
I have a feeling we've been sent here for the same reason.
Oh, really? Maybe you're not doing a good job. That's why he sent me.
Oh.
Kind of flies back and he's kind of like, oh.
Ooh.
Apply cold water.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I guess that's easy for you to say from the safety of the keep.
Yeah, so how's it going? Anything to report?
It's going fine. I've got it well under control. And the
Well,
whole
he sent me
time...
back.
What?
He sent me here, so maybe he thinks you're not doing a job. I don't know, like just saying.
Huh.
She's kind of just like, maybe, I don't know, like, maybe you're just not doing a good job. Needed some help.
And tell me, how are you going to do this job better?
Well, I'm small and kind of look like a dragonfly, so I don't know. That
I'm
might
pretty
help.
sure they know you're here.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. They probably don't recognize me. I didn't recognize any of them.
They saw us talking. So
What did
they
you
know
say?
where
How
you're
did
from.
you get in then? How come they're your friends? And why won't they be my friends? You're too good to be my friend. Is that what you're saying? You're saying they won't like me because I'm a sprite?
It might be because you're short.
Because I'm short. Oh, how hide is it? Getting really red in the face.
Yeah, this coming from a gnome, and
A gnome.
not the tallest gnome.
I know that's got height issues. Height sensitivity.
Yeah, and he calls her short.
Well, this is my opportunity.
You can dish it, just can't take it.
Oh, shoot.
So she's just going to start getting a bit red in the face and sort of being like, oh, what? So it's a hide thing. It's a dog. Okay, fair enough. Yep. I see how it's right. Cool. Fine. Great. This is great. Cool. Yep. Hide thing.
Yeah. They really hate the really, really short ones, so you might want to just go back.
Well, they haven't even introduced themselves to me yet, so how do they know? They can't really judge someone just because they're short. I mean, that's really unfair. She's going to start flying around the room kind of crazy.
You know them dwarves and such.
Well, maybe
Dwarves have
I
height complexes too, so.
You know how they look down on us gnomes and sprites and such.
Well, they don't even know me, so I feel like I should have
we do tend to not like the Fae very much.
Well, I can introduce you, but they're gonna know immediately why you're here.
Well, you don't even know yet. You haven't even tried to introduce me. You've just been really rude about my height.
I'm just saying that these might be problems with them. I didn't say I had an issue with your height.
So you want me to fly back to the guy with no face, and say I'm not allowed to do this mission because I'm too small?
No, don't.
Why don't you go back and tell him?
I'm not saying that. It sounds like you're saying you should do that. Is this what you feel you should do?
Well, you weren't exactly welcoming and warm when you saw me. I recognized you.
What if it was the opposite, where you'd been working on a mission and somebody sent me there to undercut you?
Well, I would be like, let's work as a team. That's more effective than just one of us. I'm not coming in and just rag you about your height.
I'm not really a team spy guy.
Well, why am I in here talking to you then? I'll go bloody introduce myself.
Oh, I'll introduce you. Don't you worry. I'm just saying that this is not normal. I've been working too hard to be undercut like this, but I'll introduce you to him.
Well,
Where's
what can I do to not undercut you then? What can I do to work with you?
Stay out of the way. Just follow our lead.
I'm gonna need you to pretend to be a simpleton. I'm
Simpleton.
gonna tie a string to you. I'm gonna walk you.
Guys, there's a big knock at the door. Like someone's really banging on the door. Bidep, keep your fun time hour quiet. You hear Slars screaming at you.
I'm too busy with the dwarves.
I'll open the door and have Slar come in.
Slars come in. I'm looking at Bindep. I'm looking at Brandywine.
Oh,
Man,
so
you
actually,
really,
I'm
you
sorry.
really have problems, right?
You guys should probably.
Dude, that's just wrong.
I'm gonna say, "This is Brandywine," and I'm gonna look kind of upset and say, "She's here to help us."
Help us. How?
I point at Brandy.
I'm gonna fly up to Slar's face and be like, "Hi, Brandywine. I'm really good. I can go invisible, and I'm small, and I can hide really easily, and I might be of use to you guys."
Okay.
And
How
she's
close are you
probably-
getting to his face?
Uh-oh.
Not close enough so you could grab me, but just kind of like, you know how
No,
you
that's-
stand in front of someone when you're speaking to them,
I'm gonna make it fun for you. Roll your Arcana. Arcana check.
Okay.
Well, she's a magical enough creature.
Oh, where do I find that on
Skills.
skills? Okay, sorry, this is so difficult.
Oh,
On
no
skills
worries.
page, I think it's the third one on the left.
Oh, okay, yep.
Just roll that,
Oh my god.
please.
Ooh, a 3. Ooh,
No idea.
Nah, okay. There's something you don't like about Isma, but well, it's a human. What do you know?
Yeah, humans are all like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
You actually have to come out to introduce me because I am sitting on the throne watching over my dwarves.
Bindep, is this something else coming out from your beans?
No. Not that I know of.
There's that qualifier.
Does that imply that you used more seeds than I know?
That's neither here nor there.
Okay. What the fuck?
Be like,
And
I
he's
know
kind of
her.
looking between
I'm like,
the
I
two of
know
you.
her.
You know her? Is that on a biblical term or what? What are you talking about?
I know her like you know Panben. Is that on a biblical term?
No.
Same way.
I don't
I don't know. Panben worries about you
Yeah,
a lot.
that Panman, he's a smooth talker.
know.
You haven't been smooth with me.
Is he ever
We have been
picked your
fighting like a
lock?
married couple, but that's another story.
Has he ever picked your lock?
Nice.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Where do you know her from?
The Zhentarim.
Zhentarim? Where would
Then why didn't you tell that earlier?
I just told you that. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You walked in and I said, "This is Brandywine, and she's here to help us."
You could have said that about the girl from the whorehouse last week. So
Let's be honest, that wouldn't have helped you. You'd still be creepy.
I wish I was there. I'm sitting on my throne.
Let me guess. You've been sent to help us. Kind of got things
To help
going on pretty well.
Yeah,
so.
yep.
As he's saying help you, I'm doing quotation marks. They're sent here to help us. I'm doing the air
Yeah. She's kind of be like, yeah, like looking back and forth, like, yeah, sounds good. Let's go with that.
Is that because Mansion is being vexed that he can no longer follow us?
I'm not really sure. He was quite. I couldn't see his face. I mean, I don't really know what why. I don't know. He was scary. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? You want to repeat this so he can hear you for what I'm saying. Menshon, darling, you're not the biggest kid on the block around here, and we do need this protection from other things as well. Go ahead, say that to him.
I feel like I'm not saying that to him.
No.
He
does need to understand
soul.
that.
My soul, of himself.
Are you talking to me?
I'm just being like, I'm not doing it. Too little. He'll crush me.
Oh no, there's enough things in this city that can crush us.
Bigger.
Why don't you tell him? Have you told him?
That's what I told you. Tell that to him.
Yeah, but why don't you tell him yourself?
No, I can't. He can't hear me anymore.
He hears you. I'm not there.
He can't
But then
hear
he'll
me
come and
either.
kill me. I'm just gonna look at Bindap and be like, what? Do I do it? What do I do?
No, go ahead. Give him the message.
He's not going to get mad at you. It's not your message. I'm like,
Okay, then I'll just tell him then, I guess. I'll be like, this is a message from the group.
from Slar. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey, Slar.
Careful of this we.
You are horrible, Western Union, at sending telegrams. From the group. No! TPK.
So what you're telling, what you're like saying aloud, theoretically to Manchun or whoever it was from the inner council, is that you guys have bigger problems than him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Bigger things to worry about following us than him.
following you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we die.
Yeah, you, Brandy, you hear back, like in your mind, there may be others of more power, but none of more power with as much interest in the situation.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of relay that to the group.
Oh. Well, not to
I
me,
think
because I'm not
we
there.
will be the judge
Well,
of
not
that.
the you're in the throne. The people in the room.
I'm sitting on a throne.
I'm going to look at Slar and be like, you started this conversation. I'm just listening.
Okay. Oh, there's enough interest going around here.
Ask him if this means that he is in open defiance of the Zhentarim.
Mr. Manchu, he just said are you in open defiance?
On the contrary. I'm just stating out there are other forces around this city that we need to be mindful of, and we are protecting ourselves from. The fact that it's preventing Mansion's screening on us, that's a side effect.
You tell him that.
Just gonna relay that message then.
Sure.
How about Brad?
Just gonna wring my hands, kind of thing, nervously, being like, "Oh my god, what the hell?"
Little tinkle rolls down the leg.
uh,
Things are just getting rough.
I think I think there's no reply.
Like, guys, he didn't say anything back. I don't know. He didn't say anything back.
But he can intrude on your mind and find out what's going on, just because you have no protection on you yet. We'll get there.
He's reading my mind. What? Oh my god.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he is.
He's in my brain.
Yes.
And here's a little advice. If you want to stick around this town and not get yourself killed, start thinking about protection for this as well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What type? What do I need?
Protection from detection.
Yeah, you need something to block your brain from him.
Like a tinfoil hat, or like, what are we talking here? Like
I don't know if that'll work, but
Well, I don't know if tinfoil
What
will
do you guys
do
use?
that. A lot of magic.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
uh,
you're gonna get rough.
that will probably take some doing, a little bit of doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to proceed to Lilton's as planned,
gotta stop by and
or
pick up
does
the
this
dwarf
change
first.
things?
We're going to.
We need to introduce her to Thorin.
Yeah. Yeah, you might come to the throne room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking in, one
I'm
of the
blessing a dwarf.
well,
And his family.
one of the like visiting dwarves is bowing at the foot of this sort of raised dais throne thing, and says, "Feanor, may I wash your feet?"
Why, certainly, my son, child.
I'll be right back.
I will fetch a bucket. I'll be right back.
I will.
Very well.
I will say you certainly will not.
What? What? I look around at you like, what? He's getting ready to wash my feet. Don't ruin this.
No. We've got to talk, and no. And just no.
I'm their spiritual leader.
Are you paying him?
Nope. They're worshiping.
It kind of sounds like something you were telling me you were against earlier. Almost like slavery.
They're not slaves.
Oh.
They're paying homage to the deity through me.
Yeah. And I've seen you. No deity.
Oh, I do have a deity.
Oh,
It's
but
their
you are
deity.
not.
No, I'm not. They're paying homage to her.
You're sitting at a throne in this castle.
Uh-huh. The throne in this castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is only one.
There's only one.
That's what I'm saying. That you're sitting at a throne in this castle, and you are not. You are not.
What, getting my
king
feet
of this
washed?
Castle.
I
You are
am
not. You're not while you're sitting on that throne.
Well, I'm not
If
the
he
king of the
wants to-
castle. I am
If he wants to come to your
the
room,
leader of this great
clean your
dwarven
shoes,
nation.
That's fine. I see 300 guys. I don't know if I call this a nation yet.
They will be. There are
think
more
that.
coming.
And then
This
and
is
then
only the
when-
first wave.
When you're sitting on the throne in the Under Mountain, with your nation, and the guy wants to wash your feet, go for it. Not here.
You ain't been here that long. You don't have seniority.
I've been in the Zhentarim plenty long enough. And I'll play. Speaking of, here is, and I'm going to introduce Brandy.
Oh. Hello. I seen you fly by.
I'm going to fly up to his face and be like, "Hi, I'm Brandywine. Nice to meet you. Who are you?"
And I'm like, and she does not understand personal bubbles.
I am Thorn Frostbeard, cleric and high priest at the plant of. Let me find her name. Daggone it.
You don't even know the name of your goddess.
Yes.
Background.
Fail. That is just a failed priest.
Yeah. Yeah. Who are they worshipping through you?
Hold up.
Just take it back.
Burn our true silver.
Yeah, burn our true silver. Yes. The mother of all dwarves. The great goddess. Dwarven goddess.
Okay then.
Yeah, she's from the Zhentarim.
No, she's lawful good. She has nothing to do with Zhentarim.
Brandy.
I'm talking about Brandy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my deity.
No.
Yeah, your deity is from the Zhentarim. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. No. She's the mother of all dwarves. She's not.
I'm sorry, it's canon now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, well, what are you here to help us or what?
Yeah, I'm here to help. What do you need help with?
As she's saying help, I'm doing air quotations again.
Oh.
I'm like, why do you keep doing that?
I say, oh.
Why is he doing that?
I know.
But you gotta imagine it as a gnome, like it's two little tiny fingers on each side. Yeah. It looked like a baby doing it. So it's adorable. It's okay.
Well, just kind of stay in the background and out of our way. That's all I have to say. That's your best advice I can give you.
But why? I'm really helpful. I can go invisible, and I'm really small, and I'm really, really fast at flying.
Okay. Well, as long as you don't get in our way, you'll be fine.
So yeah, means you'll have a hard time getting in our way. Because you're so short. And then I'm gonna just walk away. Just walk after I go short.
All right. Don't we have a place to go? Someone to go see and visit right now, guys?
You can go with us and talk to.
Yeah, you can tag along.
Lilton.
Yeah.
You can see our progress.
We'll introduce you to a Lord of Waterdeep.
Excellent.
How's that sound?
It's
great. I'm super excited.
It's not going to be as pleasant of a trip as you think it is.
I think it is, yeah. And if you see anything out of the ordinary, just keep it to yourself, because my human friend here, he does some things that I try to ignore on purpose. So just let him do his thing and stay out of his way, and you'll be all right. That's my advice to you.
And I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna look up and go. Remind me again. Are your wings fire resistant?
No. Oh, and be careful of AoEs. I just remembered. That's some more advice to you. Everybody in this party's been hit by a fireball at least once.
Not by me.
Well, not yet.
No, because I can sculpt my spells. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Well, there was the sorcerer that preceded.
Well, he doesn't tell you he was that sorcerer.
I was that sorcerer. When I was the Dragonborn, I threw fireballs on the party like constantly.
Yeah, like he's like the sorcerer before fireballed everybody. It was you.
A friend of mine.
Yeah, a friend of me.
Yeah. I was in the city. I know. I understood.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys are heading to Lilton.
Lilton's. Yes. Without Panban, mind you.
Yeah.
I don't think Panben would approve of this.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Panban would not approve of this action.
He's his buddy, so he'd be all like, guys, there's no need for that. Wilson's a nice guy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, we're going to strong arm him, so and maybe even kill him.
Slar, I forgot to tell you that last time when we were dealing with Silverhand,
Yeah.
she tried to cast Wish on Panben, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it might be Wish, and I was afraid of what it might be. And I did counter spell, and I blocked her spell.
He rolled high enough to block it.
Nice.
She was pissed. She feared me out of the building.
Yeah.
But
Good.
I did block her from casting Wish on Panben.
Well, that's a good thing. You know what? Let's not be idiots about it. Let's not just rush into Lilton's.
Right. We can go knock on the door.
No, that'll be an idiot.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so what's the plan?
What's the plan? How are we going to approach this?
Well, first thing I'm gonna try is I'm gonna scry on him. Let's see if he's an idiot.
I actually have the spell scry.
So do I.
Oh, okay. You go ahead. I'll let you cast it.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you started the spell and feel some sort of blockage. It's not even like you're like close to a mind when you come across some sort of barrier. It feels like less personal than that.
Like it's the building or whatever.
Again, I didn't understand you.
Oh, so it's not like you come across like a mind that's blocking you. It feels less personal than that. Yeah, like
his house is
probably covered. Like the house is probably warded.
Okay. So we can. Okay, so so I can't see him, meaning he's probably within his house.
Right.
And his house is blocking it. And by the way, when are we trying to do this?
Now?
Well, when is now?
What time of day?
Yeah, what time of day is this?
That is sort of up to you guys. Like, I suppose it's mid-afternoon right now.
Well, and
he's an elf, right? He doesn't sleep exactly.
Me and the Sprite can both go invisible. I can make all of us invisible.
Sneak in.
Well,
you could sneak in.
Sure
if
thing.
That's even possible.
It should be, considering he leaves the doors unlocked for Panban. No, we don't know that.
Yeah, that's just for Panban. You guys, I don't know.
Oh, he don't know we're coming.
Well, what if
How
you
far
guys
away
go
is the guy's
hidden
house?
and
or
I'll go
where are
in?
we going?
I'll knock on the door openly and ask to meet him. And you can follow any hidden.
If your move's so small, you can ride it on my shoulder.
And let me see.
Maybe the gnome could go on his shoulder.
I'm a little bit bigger of a perch than the gnome, so that's just saying.
And I believe he's in the C ward, so it's like a 20-minute walk.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so guys, how about I go in openly, knock on the door, estimate him, and you guys go in hidden, and then we'll see how we play out from there.
Okay.
And when I'm saying hidden, mean don't expose yourself too early.
Don't
So we go.
Right.
don't go through a door and get the door shut on you by the person that you don't want to get found by.
Right.
That would be horrible.
Well, just keep him at the door long enough for us to slip by him without, you know.
Okay.
I'll give you a little pat on the butt when I get by.
Yeah.
His butt is armored. I don't think he'll feel it.
Oh, my little hands can get in that armor.
Oh.
I'll get it.
No, that doesn't sound disturbing at all.
It does sound disturbing. Oh.
It was meant to be.
I'm sure.
How else is it supposed to get you all weird inside? What?
Oh, there we are. All right. Oh, that's too big for her.
And Brandy, you can go invisible at will, right?
Yes, she can.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
For once per long rest, she can go invisible, I think.
So that's
will.
not at will.
I think
Yeah, so Brandy would just go invisible as lead.
Okay. I just want to make
Just
sure that
screw
I
these
didn't
guys.
have to.
Is it once per short rest or once per long rest? I can't remember.
What does it matter?
It don't matter. Yeah.
You don't know.
I just wanted to know if I had to cast it on.
Mm-mm.
It saves me a spell level slot.
Mm.
If I can just do you and me.
Mm-hmm.
And cast is the 3rd level instead of a 4th.
Yeah, you can do that. Just me and 2 of us.
Okay.
She can go invisible on her own.
Yeah, I make me and Thorin invisibles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and before we start everything, I'm also going to cast telepathy to.
All 4 of us, or just 3 of us?
I can only do. I don't think I can do more than.
It's 6 people.
Is it
6 people, yeah. But do you want to include her mind in this since she's that subsessive to what's his name?
And I'll say no.
Okay.
But I'll tell her that that's why.
Yeah. You're not actually sure whether Manchun can like read thoughts that read thoughts that aren't like specifically projected. I mean, certainly you can scry.
I only have telepathy, not whatever it was called. Rory's telepathic bond or whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, I might have that. Let me check.
I thought you did.
I think I do have it somewhere. I just gotta find it.
It's sometimes
There it is.
often just referred to as telepathic bond because they often like drop the name of the
Rory.
the original caster, the original like developer of the spell.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I got telepathic bond. I do. I have. It's a ritual.
Mm-hmm. You have to cast it before you cast invisibility.
That's what I figured. So
Yeah.
I'll cast that first. And then I'll invisible us. That way we can kind of talk. But but do I know that he can't read her thoughts? Brad, is that what you were saying?
Well, you don't know if he can. You
Okay.
suspect that if he could read thoughts, then he never would have like sent you in the first place.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, good call.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I just don't know what side she's on, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I know that I've made my my intentions clear to Pan Ben and Slar?
Not me yet.
Not yet. But
that's
like,
okay.
If she found out, I don't know if she's gonna tell.
Right.
What's his face? I'd still include her in it so that she can talk to us.
Right. Okay.
And then I'll invite Thorin.
All right. Hey, she's in there. She's mentally linked to us. Cool.
You sound excited.
Yeah.
Brandy, you there?
You hear our voices in your head.
Brandy, are you there?
Sorry, my internet's being so bad.
Well, we're now talking to you through our minds, through our heads. So.
Okay, so have we left yet? I literally couldn't hear anything for ages. I'm sorry.
Okay. He cast telepathic bonds, so our minds are linked. We can talk to each other without speaking. And
Yeah.
two of us went invisible with you.
We haven't left yet, though, have we?
Yeah, we're there.
At,
We're there. See the picture on the
Oh,
screen?
okay. Oh,
Was there something that you wanted
Sorry.
to do? No worries. Was there something that you wanted to do beforehand?
No, I just wanted to. I wasn't sure if we left yet because I was just gonna try and get in the door. I would get lost because I didn't know where we were going.
Okay.
I told you could ride it on my shoulder. That way you didn't have to fly all that way.
I'll tell you, I ride on his back all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can, but they're slow.
I piggyback.
Like the dwarf in particular, it goes like
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to say
Brandy's a bit reluctant to just like ride on people's shoulders that she doesn't really know yet because she's all like.
Well, you can ride on.
So
You can ride on the gnome shoulders if you like, if he lets you.
Makes me feel tall.
She'll just float even, being like, this is right.
Okay, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Knock knock.
I thought we were just walking in.
Check the handle. Door may be unlocked.
Yeah. So you knock and wait a few moments, and there's no answer.
Check the handle.
We should try.
I don't touch the handle. I try to push the door.
Is there a window? Can I sort of fly and try and look in a window?
Windows are open.
There aren't any windows on the first floor, but there are quite a few on the second.
Right.
Are any of them open? Could I fly in one and...
So, yeah, a bunch of them are open.
Mm-hmm.
Like
we all go
fly
through
inside
windows.
the window. Yeah.
Okay.
How's a dwarf and a gnome going to get up to the second floor?
Okay.
Throw me. Throw me.
Gnome tossing. Okay, so are you just gonna zip right into the closest one, or reconnoiter first, or?
I'm probably just gonna have a quick one that looks like see if there's anyone in there or anything.
Okay.
Before she flies in.
So yeah, going up to the closest window, see that.
Okay. I'm trying to push open the door, not touching the handle yet.
Okay. It does in fact swing open, and inside.
Suck. Sides suck.
We can just walk in.
Oh, go for it. I'll let you go first, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'll step through. Go right about here.
Oh, yeah, was right. Okay.
I'm getting ready to throw as many fireballs as I possibly can, by the way. I'm still outside the door. I'm waiting for the
By the way, did Penman ever tell us about what's going on the under layers of his place?
Oh, the razor sharp stairs.
I don't think he
I think he
did.
did. No, I don't think he did give us that information. But
Wait.
this is the guy with the razor sharp stairs going down to his torture chamber.
What the hell?
That you're not supposed to know of.
That you're not supposed to know about. Yeah.
I still don't know.
But these stairs here go up.
Right.
Okay. And Brandy, you're going in the bottom with the others rather than going in the top.
So would I be on this second floor then? Sorry, or
Yes, if you're flying in
My
from the second floor, you'd be
one down from us. One more square.
you'd be,
Scroll down a little bit.
up here.
Yeah, you'd be in the next one down. Next square.
Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, there's
Another room.
or,
You're in a- You see it?
sorry, this internet thing.
Let's do a lot of typing.
Scroll down. Do you see the room you're supposed to go in? I think she froze.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Well, it'll catch up in a little bit.
yeah.
I'm sure. So the rest of you, Bidab, you're staying outside.
I stepped in. I'm invisible. I stepped in.
So this place is gorgeously appointed. Like a whole bunch of things are like gilded,
Mm-hmm.
and the carpet's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing's jumping out at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can see a bit more because I'm standing literally at the corridor.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Mhm. Okay.
And the stairs are only leading up, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. I'll go over here and take a quick look.
I'll kind of come to this corner since he went that way. Kind of step in.
And then over here.
So it's a okay. And no other doors, right? Just the stairs up.
There's the stairs up. There's a
Door here.
There's a door, there.
And a door there.
Yeah.
Okay, I go over to this door and I try to open it.
Okay. It opens right up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And
Exciting.
you may never have seen a real toilet before. I mean, it's
from the wrong century.
Yeah.
And a sink. And a tub.
Okay, and on this side.
I have to kill
Don't
the
bump
running
into me.
water.
And inside is a bunch of clothing.
So it's a small cabinet.
A closet.
Hmm.
It's like
Oh, well.
outerwear.
I'm going up a flight of stairs.
I follow.
I looked in the bathroom, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna look in this room.
Okay. So there's a bunch of outerwear, like cloaks and such.
But the room ends right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit of finery.
It just seems like there's a waste of space.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, dear.
I'm so sorry.
All right, we went upstairs where you were supposed to be. So
I'd start pulling all the clothes out, all the extra stuff.
Stand up. Come back up here.
I'm busy.
you moved. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're up there. That's the window you came in. Is over here probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd be
Okay.
Either one of these two.
one of these.
Yeah. You just seen Slar walk up the steps and go by you and down that hall. You didn't see
Okay.
me.
Who said they were going through someone's clothes?
Yeah, Bindef.
Bindef's downstairs
I'm
still.
going through the finery or whatever the coat.
Are you trying to find a new outfit? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm pretty sure all these.
Why are you going through their clothes?
Because he feels like it.
Stand up. I don't think he has something that quite short.
Oh, he said
You never
short.
know.
Yeah, well, yeah, none of it fits you. It's all.
I'm more interested in the room.
You know, you can always just fireball.
Well,
place.
I don't know. It's a good size for you. No,
Oh, short joke.
Sure. Make a. I mean, you can tell being in there that it doesn't go as far back as there might be room for.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can tell that there's. I would assume that the buildings would be flat, like a flatter, like a square, more rectangle shaped buildings over here. To have just that one space be super short compared to the rest, it feels like I'm missing something in this area. So that's what I'm looking for. When I say I'm going through the coats and stuff, I'm not looking at the coats. I'm trying to see if there's anything behind them or under them. Or so, what do you want me to roll?
Investigation.
Sure.
Yeah, it's only a +5. Yeah.
And you rolled what?
It's horrible.
A 2?
So.
Yeah.
I mean, something's odd, but
Unless
but
give me
you I mean, the back of the closet seems solid. Maybe maybe the space was wasted. Maybe not. I mean, but you don't see anything like a secret passage right there or anything like that.
He was looking for Narnia.
Okay.
Obviously.
There's something right here. That's what I'm saying. Or he's got it blacked out.
Oh, do I?
I'll go upstairs.
There.
Yeah, okay.
So, Slar, you're opening that door?
Yep. Well.
So, actually, I didn't detail it, but inside there's a small bed and a thin figure, like is just seems to like be just waking up. They appear human, but again, very thin, like sepulchral. And he looks at you and says, I wasn't aware that the master had invited guests over.
I kind of knocked on the door a few times.
Well, and what happened when there was no answer?
The door opened on its own.
Actually, that's what I say. It opened on its own.
I see.
So I had to make sure nobody broke in.
Did you have an appointment with the master?
No, but I did come to arrange one with him.
I see. Well, that can be done through his offices in the palace.
I already got myself over here. Might there be a chance that we do have a conversation with him?
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Because?
Well, he does allow his friends to pop by. But I suspect you're not that.
Well, I can say that I'm a friend of his friend.
Oh.
Lord Penben. Lord Penbens.
Oh, yes. I'm familiar with him. Well, if you'd like to be that sort of friend, I'm
That sounds
sure
so weird.
something can be arranged.
I'm sorry.
If you'll pardon me.
Oh man.
What do you mean, that kind of friend?
That's what I want to know.
That is...
You gotta think about this. Panban has been in the basement.
That is not for me to say.
Please don't.
I'm sure it's nothing unseemly. The master is a refined soul.
Yeah.
So,
if he walks by us towards the stairs, I'll get out of his way and let him go.
I'll go this way. I don't know he's having that conversation, really.
Yeah. I'm kind of standing here listening down the hall.
Is there a hallway over here?
Okay. So do you just let him by?
Yeah.
I'll follow him.
Oh, I know he was coming by. Otherwise, I would have karate kicked him. Finished.
Then you lose your invisibility.
Internally, I'm telling you, play nice. Let's see if we can find his master.
Okay. Give me just a moment. Yes.
Is he an eagle?
An Igor?
No.
Yeah. Well, okay, so he is very thin and sepulchral, but he doesn't have that. He doesn't like absolutely stink of wacky, and he's not like all dirty and servile, at least to you.